Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Craig Venture Show. Uh, it's springtime now, as we all probably know, especially here in Norfolk. Yeah, I don't know about any other place in the state and place in the country, but I know for a fact that it went from snow to summer. It went from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to the devil himself coming out the ground, scaring us to death. Because it's summertime now. It went straight to summer. It went straight to summer. Well, I just walked down to 7-Eleven, almost fainted, trying to get across the street. It's hot. It's hot outside. It's hot outside. I'm sweltering. I got sweat coming down off my forehead, and my back is all clammy and wet, and my hands are all clammy. It's like an asylum in this place. And it's hot now. Time to put the air on. It's time for the air. It's time for the air. It's time for the air now. Let me put my light on so you all can see me better. It ain't with time no more. It's time to put the air on. It's hot. It's hot in every building. Lady had to cancel class because we went in there, opened the door like an oven. It was like they roasting pig guts in there. And she said, this is her. I thought the lady was about to pass out. She said, I can't keep y'all. Y'all just sign the roll and leave. That's what she said. I didn't blame her because it was kind of toasty. It was toasty in there. It was warm. It was warm. It was hot. It was hot. It was warm. And it was hot. I just walked from 7-Eleven. Got myself you know my mind ain't right if I got a coffee. You know my mind ain't right if I got a coffee. You know I'm losing my mind if I got a coffee, right? But I got a coffee and I'm wasting and making a mess all over everything. But I got a coffee. I had to study for this test I got today. There's not physical science. Got physical science test tomorrow, but I got a psychology test today. About, let's see what it's about. I don't even know what it's about. You know I failed already. Chapter 10 is about sex and gender roles and all that. And chapter 9, let's see, I gotta study chapter 9. I don't even know what chapter 9 is about. Goodness gracious on me. I gotta get a C at least and get the hell on out of here and hitchhike my hind parts to some other class next semester, because I don't think psychology is my thing. So I'm about to ditch this shit and about to move on. Especially psychology not my thing, because I used to be a time period where I thought, let me be a psychiatrist, go all the way through doctor medical school to get my MD in this stuff. And then I went into the class and I said, I can't do this stuff. If my life depended on it, I wouldn't want to do it, because what I've learned is I can't help people with their problems. I can't do it. You'll be in a psychiatric home yourself trying to help people with their problems. And people's problem these days, it's just too much. And when you think you solved the issue, it come right on back. Soon after you think you solved the issue with somebody, it come right on back. It's like karma. It comes right on back for you. Like that bus pass shit. Like I was telling Brian Goodman, like this bus pass shit, like that man got on I lent my 365 pass to that girl here at school, and karma was scheming then. You think you got the thing settled, but it ain't settled. And it happens every time. Especially with people I'm dealing with. I'm gonna stop dealing with them. Man, I know. That's why I know now that psychology is not going to be my field of study. Just can't do it. Just can't do it. Can't deal with people. I thought I could, but it's not. It's almost it's flirting to the point of almost impossible to deal with people. I'm not gonna say all people, but a lot of people it's hard to talk it out. And when you think you talked it out, they come up with something new. Happens every time. But anyway, back to what I gotta do today. I gotta stay for this psychology test. Bullshit on me. I don't feel like doing it. I really don't. Oh my god! There's a worm on my bag! On my donut bag! No wonder it tastes like wax paper. I wonder if this came from walking out in that sweltering heat. As long as it's not in the donut. Mmm. Mmm. Well, that's good. Sitting in class. Me too. Hold on, man. I'm doing a show. Anyway, I'll talk to him later. I don't got time for all that. I really don't got time. Motivation, Chapter 9. Motivation and Emotion. You would think you're not. Oh my God! There it is again! I hope I didn't get him out of bed. It would look like one of those grass worms. But anyway, yeah, motivation and emotion. You would think you was in an art class or a Picasso class with all these colorful dots all over the screen, and a lady flexing her muscles. Approaches to understanding motivation. Motivation. Start of activity to meet physical or psychological need. And yada 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 yada. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Okay. I'll do that later on. Although I only got an hour. Oh my shit! I don't have an hour. I only got class starts at 3. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. How about 1:45? An hour, give or take. Well, the semester is almost over. Reality about to set back in. Within, I don't know, 3 weeks or so, all this be at the bottom of the Atlantic. I'm being like Titanic now. All this stuff will be off this wall, and I'll be moved out of this one and moved on to the next one, like a little Jay-Z song. I will be moving on. We'll see what happens. My friend Josh and I are supposed to be renting. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. You know how things were unseen occurrences happen or whatever the Bible verse says. my bank account could be wiped out or something like that. Who knows? Wells Fargo will go down and go to shit or something like that. Speaking of Wells Fargo, I got to say it, Wells Fargo. I got to say it, Wells Fargo. That great big old building y'all got downtown. 900 stories. Full of office space. Went down there. And I have a card that has my mom's name on it. They know this. They know this, man. They know this. You want to know why they know it? Because they did it before. All I wanted them to do what is it called? Or you take the money off of this card and put it onto another card. It's my money. It's my money. They know this because they've seen it. Within 4 weeks, a month, I went down there first time when I was opening up the account. See how they get you in there. They see how they get you in there. They didn't care as long as I was opening up an account there just to get me my ass through the door. And now, once I'm in the door, they can care two fucking shits about me. I'm just like some ordinary Joe coming through the door. Just your problem is as bad as theirs. I don't give a hell. You know what I can do? Withdraw all my money out of there and go over to SunTrust or something. Or withdraw all my money out of there and go over to BB&T or whatever it's called. I don't need your Wells Fargo. I don't need your Wells Fargo. And if you think I need you, you're bullshitting yourself. Because I don't need you. I can take my little 2 coins over to wherever the next bank across the street is and be just as happy. I can be smiling. That made me mad. And what really ticked me off even more is I rode my bike downtown in the warm weather down there to get the thing done. And when I got down there, you said I couldn't get it done. When I told you all I was in here 1 month ago and y'all did it then. What's different now? Did y'all policy change? Can I have the paperwork showing that y'all policy changed where y'all can't transfer money from this card to that card? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We can't do that. We don't know if it's you or not, or if you stole the card. If I stole the card, don't you think the person that I stole the card from would have canceled all their money off of the card with in that 1 month? In a month, don't you think that? See, people like that can't stand stuff like that. I just can't stand stuff like that. I'm about to move my 2 coins. I really am. I'm really at the point of almost about to move my 2 coins out of that goddamn tall tower they got down there and move it to another bank. Another bank. Sure am. And I ain't no thing nothing about it. I'm not. They make you mad, man. They just make you mad sometimes, man. And then to top it all off, I had to ride my bike back. And you know what else that really makes me mad, man? And my back tire on my bike got a big old hole in it. Air's just leaking on out. I don't even know how to change the tire. Went down on the tide yesterday. Googled a bike shop that said it was, right around the corner from MacArthur Mall. All you gotta do is take the tide and just walk just around the corner, and there's your destination on the left. But when I got down there, I Google searched it again, saying it's 3 miles away. So I rode down there for no reason, in the hot, sweltering heat again. Oh yeah. That makes me mad too. So, I've been walking around campus without my bike. And it had to happen on the hottest days. And all through the winter, I had my bike. Bike had no problems at all. Soon as it went to 8 degrees, my bike tire went down. I'm about to go find a bike tire somewhere. And I wanted someone to fix it for me. I didn't feel like doing it and breaking my bike all up, trying to fix it when I don't know how to. But I guess I'll find it one day. If I don't do it now, I'll do it over the summer, and I'll have it ready for August. Or ready for the summertime when I'll be riding my bike around through the summer. But I will be getting a car pretty soon. Yeah, so you got the heat. You asked for heat, you got the heat. Like that Matilda story, Matilda movie. And you want cake? No, you got cake. Now eat it. You wanted heat? You got heat. Now sweat. You know, so you were complaining about it. About the warm, wet, cold, when the warm weather. When the warm weather won't come. It's so cold. It's someone, I told you about the story. Someone on the 15th of January said, "Why is it so cold?" This is me. Well, if you pulled out your little electronic device and you scroll down to your calendar and you see that big J, you see that A, you see that N, and you see that U, and you see that A, and you see that R, and then you say, how do you spell J? How the hell do you spell January? Hold on one second. I forget even how you know how to spell January myself. I'm making a fool of myself. Hold on one second. Oh yeah, January, and you see the date right there. Or if I really wanted to get really technical with them, the Earth is tilted away from the sun. See, we're on the northern hemisphere, and the southern hemisphere is in summer. If you want the summertime, you gotta go underneath the equator, because they're tilted towards the sun, and we're tilted away from the sun. You see, that's the season. And we're in the season called winter, if you ever heard of it, and it's when, it's hard to explain it, but it's when it get cold, and it has sometimes it has these little ice particles come from the sky, and you gotta wear a coat, and you gotta wear a blanket, and that's why it's so cold outside. Yeah, stuff like that. So now you got your warm weather. Now enjoy it, cause it's here to stay all the way up till October. All the way up to October. So you might as well soak it all in. I'm gonna soak up the sun. Da 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 da. Yeah. Whatever that song is called. But yeah, so I'm gonna go take this test and fail it. And I'm gonna get back to studying, everyone. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode of the Craig Adventure Show. And I'll probably go find a bike tire somewhere. Might go cancel my Wells Fargo. Oh, and transfer my money somewhere else. And yeah, that's about it, people. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you all enjoy the warm summer heat. Bye.